Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Um, Today I am at the beach. This is my first video that I'll be uploading, and this will be the sort of the format of how I do things here. Have a bit of a walk and a talk. Uh, I'll try and go to some different locations, keep it interesting, so it's not just my ugly mug on the screen. But what I want to do with this channel is to just have a leisurely chat. Usually it'll be in the mornings. Usually it'll be at locations like this, where I live here in the UK. Just near the beach, wonderful spot. And I'll just be talking about everything from politics to digital assets, and everything in between. Now, some of these subjects are going to upset you. I'll guarantee that at least one of these subjects is you won't agree with me on, and that's cool, because we don't have to agree on everything. What this is designed to do, what the idea of me doing these videos is to have a dialogue, is to create a conversation, because in a world that we live in right now, it's divisive, and we've been brainwashed into thinking we can't have conversations and have differing opinions and still get along. And I don't want that to be the case. The only way that we can get past differences, and the only way that we can change minds and influence people is through conversation. Now, I've been called everything from a white supremacist to an Islamophobe. All of them ridiculous, of course. But I think that name calling comes from a place of when people run out of an argument, they resort to name calling because it's just easier, and people want to have the last word in a conversation, in an argument. So I'll try and make these videos every day and keep the content flowing. I'll try to keep them short and sharp and to the point, and discuss subjects that people are discussing at the time. Obviously COVID. Everybody wants to talk about that because, well, it's the only subject we have right now that everybody's talking about. And everything that comes along with that. I still can't get to a dentist. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'll say welcome along to the journey. I hope you enjoy it, and maybe you'll learn something. Maybe I will. And but the whole point of this is to come to a beautiful spot. I mean, look at this place. It is wonderful. It's we live in a wonderful world, and I think it's easy to forget that with all the negativity around, and the way that the media is portraying everything. There's a lot of love in the world, and there's a lot of positivity in the world. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a chef. That's what I do. It's not who I am. And I think too many people associate their job with who people are. And that's a mistake. I'm an avid researcher. I read constantly. I don't sleep a lot. I don't like sleeping. Everyone I know doesn't feel the same way, but I hate sleeping because there's so much I want to learn, there's so much I want to do. I consume a lot of content. I read a lot. I'm inspired by YouTubers like Sam I Am, Douglas Belmore, Professor Douglas Belmore. I love the guy. He presents information so well. Digital nomad investor. Who else have we got? In Pursuit of Truth. There's some amazing people out there producing some amazing content. I don't hope to be anywhere close to that. As I say, there's no technical wizardry behind what I do. This is a very basic format, me talking to you, and hopefully having some response in return through the comments and through the likes and dislikes, and maybe the sharing of the content if you feel it's worthwhile. The journey has to start somewhere, and this is where the journey's starting. I've been talking with my friends and family on Facebook, and I've decided to put it out to a wider audience because I want to not only inspire conversation, but I also want to maybe educate people with everything that I've learned over my journey. I've been exceedingly fortunate in my life. I'm not wealthy by any stretch of the imagination, but my career has allowed me to do things that most people wouldn't believe possible. I've set a world record many years ago. I've traveled the world. I've done things that are amazing, and I feel exceedingly fortunate for having the life that I've had. And I don't come from a wealthy background. I have average, normal, well, as normal as it gets, childhood, and everything that I've done in my life is because I've said yes to opportunities. So what I'll try and do is present the information in such a way that gives my take on events, happenings in the world, and I always try and finish with a positive message. So it's easy just to complain about problems and the way that the world is, but if you're not going to offer up any solution or any thoughts that are positive, then I think it's kind of pointless. So that's what I'm going to try and do with this. Hopefully I inspire some people to sort of take action and do some positive in their world, because I think that where we are and the way that we're living right now, we're so focused on the problem that we fail to see the goodness that we have. So that's what I'm going to do, and I want you all to realise that I've come to the understanding that there's no accident why I'm here. Every single decision I've made over my entire life has led me to where I am today. It's not an accident. I'm not a church goer. I'm not a religious man. I realise that I'm part of something much bigger than myself. I mean, how can you possibly walk through the world, and everything in it, look around at the beauty all around you, and not realise that you're part of that? And you have to decide what part you want to be. The world doesn't owe you anything. You are here to be part of this, and to inspire and to create. So we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing? Are we helping our fellow man, or are we stepping on people? And if you think that the only way to get up in this world is to step on other people, then I'm sorry to tell you right now, you're mistaken. It's not the only way. There's many ways to do things, and there's no quick fix to anything. We look around at the environment, everybody wants to change things today. We look at the political environment, everyone wants to change everything today, and it doesn't work that way. The universe, the world that we live in, ticks along, and our small part in it, we have a chance to do something positive, or we can choose to do something negative. But the positive definitely outweighs the negative. So you choose. If you're not happy with who you are, you're not happy with your life, then there's only one person that can change it, is you. And if you're not happy with where you are today, realise that you're a product of the decisions that you made yesterday and all those days before that. If you want something different for yourself and your life, then it's time to do something different today so that you have a different result tomorrow. Einstein said it best when he said, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, that's insanity. My opening thoughts for this video is, look around you. You might not live in such a lovely location. I am exceedingly fortunate, I realise that. You might live in a city. I used to live in a city. I never saw the skyline. I used to wake up and ride my bike to work for an hour every day and work 15 hours. I still do, But the difference between my life then and my life now is I'm eternally grateful for it. And I live my life in gratitude. And that's not some hippie spiritualist thing. It's a genuine, honest belief system that I've developed over all my years. I'm not a young man anymore, but you know, age in years doesn't mean anything. It's how you feel about yourself and how you conduct your life. So while I might be older in years, I am young in my heart, and I'm young in the way that I feel about the world and about my life. And look at that, the sun's just come out. So join me for the ride. It's going to be interesting. Like I say, I'm going to be talking about subjects that you might disagree with, and that's cool. That is absolutely wonderful. I welcome your feedback. So join me each day. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. And even if you don't like what you see, hit the unlike, dislike button. I don't mind. You know, this helps guide me on my how I'm presenting the information, what I'm going to be presenting, and you know, maybe you can make suggestions about which way you'd like me to go, which subjects you'd like me to delve into. Like I say, I research, I delve into everything, everything from women's health issues to you know, something that's on my shirt, digital assets. I'm intrigued with the way that the world is going. Don't be scared. You know, fear cripples you. That's my message for the day, I suppose. Don't be scared, and live the best life you possibly can, because you know, while you might not like your life, there's thousands of people in the world that would trade with you in a heartbeat. So I'll leave you with a positive message every day, and that positive message is look around you, realize how fortunate you are in your life. Even if you don't have everything that you want, recognize how good and wonderful your life is, and decide what you want to change and go about that change and be that change. And with that, I'll leave you all. I love you all. Be good to each other, and let's see where we go tomorrow. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.